try to get out of here. Quick, quick, quick. There we go. Oh my god. No, I definitely heard something, and it was right next to me. Oh my gosh. Look at all the stuff that was Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to Minecraft Monster Apocalypse. This is episode 5, so if you missed any episodes so far, please check those out. Last time I started building my base here in this woodland mansion, and we are leaving already. We're just never gonna return. No. Oh my gosh. There's stuff everywhere. We're just gonna run because that was what I wanted to do anyways. Today, we are going to go exploring until those monsters leave my house and check out the source of this forest fire. I'm gonna start there because as a new homeowner that just signed a lease on a very flammable wooden mansion, I'm a little concerned about how close it is to my house. But at the same time, we definitely need to do some more defensive tactics because monsters are stacking their way up into my bedroom. I'm gonna have to go down to the lower floors and seal that stuff off if I'm gonna be safe ever in my own base. So I wanted to thank you guys for all the tips and suggestions. Not sure if you could catch it back there because of how fast it was, but I did modify my entrance and exit out of the mansion. I saw a tip that said we could just use one lever if we had a little nook next to the door. So that's what I did. Originally I had 2, but that causes a lot of redstone conflicts and definitely not that good for quickly opening and closing that door and not letting other stuff in. But I wanted to check this out and I figured, yep, lava, #1 source of forest fires in Minecraft. So I'm gonna try something here. I've done this a few times in different Minecraft series as well, but we are gonna build a nether portal with that lava. As long as I can find some water here, we should be good because I don't even need a diamond pickaxe to do this. All you need is a bunch of blocks or, a side of a cliff that you can dig into, a ton of lava, and 2 buckets of water, and you should be good. I spent my diamonds on my sword. I kind of regret it a little bit because I found that secret room last time as well that has extra diamond in it. So when we find some more, I can make a pick. I just need 2 more diamond, and then we'll have 9 more waiting for me with that hidden block. But for now, though, I can still get to the nether if I want to. As scary as it might be with the only iron equipment, I'm gonna at least build the portal, kind of build it away from the mansion, just in case some pigmen decide to spawn in. They should be aggressive with Monster Apocalypse going on, so that is my plan. And that is probably more than enough dirt. So I'm gonna build it a little bit away from here, but we just wanna dig 2 down and then stack 6 up. So let's make sure I'm doing this right. 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And then I can kind of, jump my way down here safely. All right, so we got 6 up. You need the size of a portal plus a little bit extra. So I'm going to add the little 3 blocks on either side. This is where the obsidian is going to be. These little parts, you only need 10 of those, but you kind of need a little bit around the sides and a little bit on the back if you want to lay stuff down. This will make sense once it gets going. It probably looks really weird right now, but it will be a dirt portal, or not a dirt portal, but this dirt portal will be a full portal in a little bit here. So let me just make sure you can see the shape of the portal back here. Make sure that is all filled in so that we can place stuff. Don't walk into the lava. And all I have to do is break where the obsidian is going to go. And those top 2 blocks are where I need to put my water source. So there you go. It should look more like a portal there. The outline of one. And I got to find some water here. And be careful, don't want to walk in there. We'd be, we're right near my house, but at the same time it'd be unfortunate. And my armor is not looking so hot right now, so we could definitely use some new, yeah, that's bad. We are in hard difficulty, so, here we go. I was gonna say, we gotta find some water here, but there's a nice little pond. Luckily, there we are. All right, so yeah, the water source, you don't need much of it, just 1 and then another one there, and if you dig down those 2 blocks, it'll go down and not spread out all over, and I need to stay away from that creeper because we don't want to blow up all my hard work. Let me see if I can lure him out a little bit. There we go. Okay, should be good to go. Hey, go back to the nest. Everyone, all the creepers are hanging out at my base. So we got the water. Now all I need to do is get some lava. So all of those spots that I dug out in the shape of the portal, just plop the lava down there, and there we go. You can see it makes obsidian very, very easily without the need of trying to mine it from somewhere and bring it to where you want the portal to be. You can build the portal to you. Oh no, is there not a back on that? It should. There we go. Okay, a little weird there, but it works. Trust me, it does. All right, and we don't actually have a flint and steel, so I don't think I can go in this yet, but I'm a little worried. I feel like I'm gonna step foot in there, and I'm gonna have the pigmen upon me immediately. All right, there we go. That's all we need. I can get rid of the water here. Probably don't need both of these either, so let me get rid of one of them by putting it back into this little pond over here. There we go. Okay, so now the water's gonna be gone. I break these dirt blocks in the center away. We could get rid of all of this, but just need to get rid of these, and then I can ignite this, and it'll be good to go. So there we are. All right, if I wanted to, I could probably even build like a little chain of wood here. I wonder if that would work, like a weird little fuse, and try to get the fire to follow all the way through. That would be kind of crazy if that actually somehow managed to work. I'm gonna put wood all around this spot, and then maybe it'll travel over onto the obsidian if I'm lucky. Just build like a double fuse there. Okay, let's go exploring while that's just sitting and cooking. It feels like a cooking show when I'm doing a demonstration like that. But yeah, there we go. Maybe needs a little bit more wood underneath there to get it going, but it should catch fire pretty easily. Hey, don't do that. That's my precious log. But yeah, I think that'll work out well enough. Okay, as the rest of this place burns, there's an apple up there that I definitely want to get, so we can start making gold apples as soon as possible. There we go. All right, so I'm out of here. The sun is setting, and I've been trying never to sleep because it makes it a little too easy if I'm only going out during the day. Still monsters popping up, as you guys saw, but at the same time, I've been trying to make it a little tougher on myself. So I'm gonna grab my torch and remember to have that with me. We could probably go with what we've got, though. I'm gonna just start headed off into the forest here because there should be some cliffs and I think extreme hills and a taiga off in that direction past this forest, and I'm thinking that both of those biomes are places I would want to go because the hills could have llamas and the forest could have wolves. I want a wolf and a couple of llamas if I can find them. I don't know where I'm going to keep these llamas. They gotta stay somewhere away from me so that the monsters don't kill them. But at the same time, you know, it would be good to have them if I want to start bringing stuff with me. You know, I could take them with me on adventures and then bring all this treasure back more than I normally could if I had a whole caravan following behind. So I've got my leads, I've got my bones, all the stuff that I need to get some pets. I don't think there's a jungle anywhere near here. I did take a little glance at the map of this place just to get a direction that I should head, and I'm gonna just keep heading south because that has some hills and things like that that'll be interesting. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna be finding a cat unless I really start exploring far off into the distance. We do have some cows here that I should try to take down because any extra leather is gonna be helpful if I run out of iron, because we don't have much. Taking out monsters is a good, you know, source of iron, but also I mentioned with Monster Apocalypse going, there's a rare chance that I could, a very slim, I think like 0.1% chance I could get diamond, but you know, the more monsters that I take out, the more likely I might find something like that. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my torch and give you guys a little bit of a better lit up area. I know it can be dark if I don't light up a place, but since we're exploring, you know, I'm not gonna be able to lay stuff on the ground the whole time, so it is more of a horror setup when we're going around. But I did want to mention another thing that kind of makes this a little bit more like a horror game is the mod that I'm using that was suggested in the comments. It's called Sound Physics, and it's by Sonic Ether. So I started using Sonic Ether shaders in the first episode, but I quickly switched over to Silder shaders when those were suggested, and I haven't really looked back. I do like these shaders much better, much brighter at night than Sonic Ether's, less of a stark contrast between light sources, so I prefer these a lot, and they're more vibrant in a lot of ways. But at the same time, ooh, enchanted sword, possibly. I can take him down. Oh, no, he just dropped a fish. But yeah, the Silder shaders are really cool, but nothing against Sonic Ether. I know it's just kind of a different brand of shaders if you like the look of that. But Sonic Ether did make the sound physics mod that I'm trying out here, and you guys can tell me if you can hear a difference, because right now it's maybe not too apparent. We're kind of running around, but it does allow you to hear where enemies are a little better than you normally would with these bones, but I shouldn't risk my life. There we go. Some glowstone for me as well. As much of that as I can get will be good for the base. But yeah, this mod lets you hear where sound sources are coming from. Like, you can hear them louder. You know, it's a little bit more of an enhancement from the basic sound engine, because you can tell if something's behind a wall or if you're in a cave. There's like a creepy echo. There's just a lot of little touches that are pretty cool. So we should be able to hear them more once I get into exploring the underground. I'd like to find a good mine shaft, because I'm not big on mining, even though it's Minecraft. I don't usually like just, you know, mining, strip mining, or going down and, you know, mining aimlessly. But if we find a mine shaft or something that's abandoned, that would be cool to, it would be weird to find a not abandoned mine shaft. But if we find one that we could go explore without me having to do too much of my own digging, to find some cool stuff, then I would like that. Now we're in a cave. I didn't expect to go into one right after I was talking about that. But if there are monsters around, there we go, some iron. If there are monsters around, then we should be able to hear them from farther off and be able to hear a nice like echo as we go around in the cave. And it just kind of changes the sound around to make it more interesting or more realistic in a way, but also helps you when you're trying to figure out where you're supposed to be headed, and, you know, where you don't want to head if there's monsters in certain spots. Here we go, though. Iron, I know, not that precious in this game, so it's not too tough to find it. I should be, like, placing my torch whenever I'm messing with stuff and then just grabbing it again before we move on. But yeah, iron, not the most precious, but if I'm not going underground, this is something that I have not found much of so far. I got my set of iron, and then, yeah, I think this is about as much as we've had total so far that I just got here. Okay, and then, yeah, if I do get enough iron, I was thinking, I did see another suggestion that we could make a name tag, or take one of the name tags that I've already got and use it to make a Johnny Vindicator. And there are, I think there's 2 Vindicators left. I'm gonna get rid of this in case we want to go back over here. There's 2 Vindicators left in the mansion that I have not killed. They're hanging around on the 2nd story, and if we name one Johnny, that will make it that much, ooh, did you guys hear that? That'll make it that much easier to defend those lower stories, because that Johnny Vindicator, he'll attack me still, but if I stay away, he'll just go after the other monsters. He'll kill any other monster that's around, except for, I think, other Vindicators and Vexes and stuff. So it'll be nice to have a Johnny defend my house if I can set that up. It'll be kind of cool, even though it'll take a little bit of work and be kind of risky to pull off, but I want to try to do it. So getting a bunch of iron will make that possible, and we'll have a, oh, geez, we'll have a an anvil here soon. I can definitely hear it in here. There's a definite echo as we go around. I tried to put that torch there so that we could see better, but I might lose it if I'm not careful. I should be using glowstone in my hand and laying down the torch, maybe? I don't know. I could, if I didn't have to use this shield to block stuff, I would put the torch in my offhand. There we go. All right, let me lay it down here as we're trying to mine stuff. And I'm listening, because I see some leaves. Obviously, if there's leaves underground, you know that is the monsters stacking to try to get to me. Yep, there's one right there. Okay. Let's take that creeper out. Sounds like slamming a garage door or something. Did he break? Oh no, he didn't break my torch, did he? I think he did. Ah, I'm torchless. If I get some gravel here, that might be good as well, because then I can start making my own arrows. I've got a bunch of feathers, but I don't have any arrows yet. All right, yeah, this is crazy. The echo, definitely spooky. Man, they're all over the place. I'm not gonna be able to craft anything if these monsters don't cut it out. All right, what can I get rid of? I don't really need that sapling. Okay, let me grab this little bit. I don't really actually need a torch. That is the benefit of glowstone with this Monster Apocalypse plugin going, because I think that's the big reason why all the monsters seem to drop glowstone pretty easily, because when you have glowstone, you don't have to worry about it getting broken. There's an option to make monsters break torches, which I have going. So yeah, that's why the torches are being broken whenever I have a monster run over them. I think the other one was just the creeper exploded and got rid of it. I've been saving some of this stuff. Let me eat this fish, because that'll be a good way to get a free spot in my inventory. I've been saving things like rotten flesh so that if we find a wolf, I can feed that to the wolf, to heal it. I did power up the tamed wolves a little bit just because I know this is that much tougher than the normal Minecraft game, so it's going to make it where my wolves will die easier otherwise. So I gave a bit of a health boost. No damage boost or anything, but extra health on tamed wolves. I think we got enough stuff from this weird cave that I just happened to fall into. It's not any weirder than normal caves, I guess. Ooh, that's a problem. But yeah, the fact that I wandered down here on accident and just kind of went with it is going to make it a little tougher to get out unless I retrace my steps. Man, there's so much iron that I don't want to leave it behind, but at the same time, gotta get out of here. We've been down here too long, getting claustrophobic. Not really, but I want to try to find a wolf. I don't know if we're going to get out to the taiga anytime soon, but I'm going to go for it. We got gravel here. I wonder if this leads up out of this place, if I can check. But yeah, getting some gravel means I can get, there we go, flint. And I don't have any iron. I was gonna say I could make a quick flint and steel. I gotta get rid of something. Maybe just the stone. We don't really need that. I could cook some if I... 2 types of stone. A bit unnecessary. Okay, this probably leads to the surface, I would think, because there's dirt there. Oop, did I just see? I saw a skeleton. I can hear something creeping my way. So let's try to get out of here. Quick, quick, quick. There we go. Oh my god. I definitely heard something, and it was right next to me. Oh my gosh. Look at all the stuff that was... What? I won the lottery or something. No. Oh my gosh. No. Oh, my shield saved my life. I didn't expect to break open a hole and just monster after monster poured out of there. Ugh. Okay, I need that gunpowder. Let me get rid of something here. My old shovel. Don't need that. Just trying to grab the extra iron. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna stack up. Hopefully nothing else is there because the daytime is almost here. Nobody else fall on my head, baby zombie. Leave me alone. Oh, now I lost my shovel, so we can't dig out as easily. I gotta hurry. No. Don't drop down here. Jeez. I was shielding, but I was eating a baked potato at the same time on accident. I found a weird glitch, I think, that if you get hit, sometimes it'll swap to my 9th item. It's weird. I don't hit anything. Man, they broke in again. This is a rough world. But yeah, the weird glitch that seems to be, if I get hit, I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but if I get hit, sometimes it'll just automatically swap to my 9th item rather than my 1st. And I don't know if that's a thing that's only in 1.11. Maybe they've already fixed it. In the newer ones, I've got to switch over to that. Anyways, well, we're back home. The sun is rising. I think we might end here. Next time, I'm going to try to head to that taiga and actually find a wolf, but I got a ton of iron, and that's a good start. We can actually build that anvil. I think we might try to do what I just said would be kind of crazy to try, but we're going to try to get a Johnny Vindicator patrolling the lower floors, taking out monsters for me. For now, though, I'm going to rest for a bit, because that was insane. Just a grab bag of monsters pouring in from the ceiling and making my life rough. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. And next time, more adventures and more heart attacks in my future, because that definitely freaked me out. I'll see you guys then for more Monster Apocalypse. Goodbye.